Good morning, coffee and football. This is Big Country Pro Football. This is week 4, game 3, game of the week between the 2-1 Middletown Stokers and the Unionville Toughs. Unionville is 3-0. They're having a fantastic year. Their off season was brilliant, and a couple of changes here for them. Middletown was in the championship last year. They were the best team in the league as far as record, 6-1-1. Unfortunately, they ran into my team twice, ended up 6-2-1, both losses to my team, including the championship. So Middletown really didn't need to do much. They needed to reset. Their quarterback remains one of the best in the league, Stevens. They acquired 2 running backs, one a former back from Paradise City, the fullback Jonas, and a new rookie Hess, and they went from a -2 backfield to a +0 backfield. Mike, Franklin, and West return as the wide receivers core. They're down 1, however, they're still fantastic. Where this team really improved was on defense when they rectified that defensive back unit, which was a problem. They had a +2 DB unit that was horrific. They have fired all of those guys and brought in all young faces, and now this team, in my opinion, is poised to win it all. They are coached by Jameson, and back for his 2nd year. On the flip side is Unionville. They let Burnwell go. Burnwell ended up in Paradise City. They acquired my former Paradise City championship halfback Garrison to improve this backfield with Everett. They also acquired a former receiver from Paradise City, Burns, who improved this secondary. And then they revamped their defense with their defensive line, linebackers, and more importantly, they improved their defensive back unit to a -1. This team is also coached by my former quarterback. Tucci won the championship, retired, became the head coach of Unionville. So pretty cool how this team has gone out and grabbed 2 of my former Paradise City players and hired the former quarterback as the head coach, and they are 3-0. It's so cool to see, right? Again, narratively, I just roll the dice for I do the off-season thing, and then I decide what that might look like, and then it turns out they're 3-0. It's kind of cool. Again, here we go. So Unionville gets the ball first. They are at home, so they get the ball first. We're going to do the kickoff. They fumble the ball on the opening kickoff, and they lose it. If I roll an 11+, they're going to lose it to Middletown. Yes, 12. Middletown recovers at the 11. Kickoff return fumble by Morris. Oh, my God. Morris, KOR, fumble lost. Holy cow, an epic play. And right now the fans are stunned as Middletown lines up. I'm playing this the way the rules were originally designed, where you roll, it's called a 2-2-20 football game because you're rolling technically 2, but for dramatic reasons, I'm going to roll 1 per turn. And this is also written in the new rule book. So Big Country Football, the brand new, revised, rewritten Big Country Football, the game is written to be rolled, we roll the D20 twice, right, as opposed to 2. However, we recommend a fistful for 1 roll, right? So here we go. What can Middletown do? 5. They're going to scramble. Quarterback runs for 2. 1-2. So he tucks. Hill does and runs. Hill is, not Hill, Stevens over here, +2. Hill, by the way, is a +2 for Unionville. But they have since fumbled the ball away. 2, it's going to be a quarterback sack, loss of 10. So the defense comes through and earns a huge sack. It's now 3rd and long. Unbelievable. 3rd and 18. Middletown. Unionville not willing to just give up on that fumble. 4 is going to be a pass. DL shifts it. Doesn't shift it. Could be a touchdown. This would be a touchdown pass. No, it'd be a pass to the 3. Would not be a first down. But I have to roll a 12 and up. And 8, it's going to be incomplete. Or no, it's complete. Excuse me. You got to roll below the number 12. So add 2 to 8 is 10. Is 12. I rolled an 8. It's complete. Down to the 3. Sorry, I'm too busy talking, not paying attention. Wow, it's 4th down and goal from the 3. They recovered. They should not even be here. They're going to go for it because they're technically this was supposed to be Unionville's possession, and they coughed it up on the opening kickoff. So they're going to go for this. 10 is going to be a run for 11 and a touchdown. So Hess gets the ball up the gut, and they blow a giant hole, and he just saunters through on a 3-yard run TD. Extra point is good. And folks, despite the sack, we're going to get a point off turnover. Hess scores halfback from Middletown. It is 7-0. 18. Now they get a big return out to the 28-yard line for Morris, trying to make up for fumbling the ball away. First down. Unionville fans stunned silent as they are behind the best team in the league. Already 7-0 before they have a chance to warm their seat. Here we go, 10. It's going to be a run for 11. It's going to be a handoff to Garrison, the former number 2 back in the league, 10-11. I had a question on one of my videos from a subscriber and someone who very often chats with me. Asked, how do I know what their stats are if I don't collect stats? Well, I use a stat simulator based on box score results. So at the end of every season, I go through and count up league leaders for touchdowns and fumbles, etc. And then there's a stat formula that tells me who leads the league in rushing, passing, etc. Right? So yeah, I don't have to track stats. I have a stat formula that's based on NFL historical projections. All right, Unionville, big run for Garrison there, first down. 4. It's going to be pass for 16. The DL here, though, is going to shift it down 2. It's going to end up being a sack for a loss of 10. And there's where that -2 DL goes from a 16-yard completion to a sack for a loss of 10. As Middletown, up 7-0, hammers Hill for a loss of 10. It's 2nd and 20. Brilliant play by the big defensive unit. Oh! But guess what, folks? Hill drops back, hands it to Garrison on a dive play. He tears through, bounces to the right, stiff arms the linebacker onto his face, and rumbles 60 yards. So Garrison, the superstar from last year, helped us win a title in Paradise City, goes 61-yard run, the PAT, and the fans erupt. They're on their seat. They all stand in unison as he tears down the sideline. And now they line up, kick the extra point, and folks, it's 7-7. Unionville, 3-0, won't go away. 5 is going to be a kick return out to the 15 for West, who's their wide receiver, as well as the kick punt returner. All right, Middletown proved their value on being able to punch it in on a 4th and goal, take advantage of that fumbled kickoff. But Unionville, with, let's face it, one of the superstars of the league, Garrison, ripping off a big run. 18 is going to be a great pass. DB shifted down once, 9-yard attempt. I have to roll above a 15 to be incomplete for the defense. No, it's going to be caught for 9 yards. Beautiful, 2nd down. So Stevens takes 2 steps, throws a strike to Mike, and it is 2nd and 1. 11 is going to be a run for 13. However, on a roll of 16 or plus, he'll be held to 4. No, it's going to be a 13-yard dive. So a pitch out, to Hess for 13, 10, 11, 12, 13, up to the 37. First down for Middletown. The fans here on their feet. The Middletown is again 6-2-1. If you count this year's games, they're 8-3-1 in their last 12 games of the league's history. Quarterback sack for a loss of 7, 5, 6, 7. Another sack for Unionville Tufts. As down in the heat goes the 2nd best quarterback in football, Stevens. Rating wise, record wise, we don't know till the end of the season. 2nd down. It's going to be 8. It's going to be a handoff for 5. The linebacker here doesn't shift it. So can he get 5? On a roll of 15 plus, he's hammered for 0. No, he's going to get 5. 3rd down. 3rd and 10, 11, 12. 3rd and 12. Stevens sets up, drops back. He's going to hand it off on a draw play. 7 plus, he gets 6. Yep, 6-yard run. 5, 6, not enough. It's 4th and 6. They will have to punt this time. So the Unionville fans roar as their punter trots out on the field. They have done their job. The punt goes 46, 10, 20, 30, 45, 6. And the return is 3. Ooh, fair catch. So he stands, plants his heels. Ball is way up there. He sees out of the corner of his eye the headhunters that are coming down to take his head off, and he fair catches it at the 13. First down, Unionville. First quarter ends, by the way, right there, as it is 7-7. Unionville managed to score on a quick handoff. Here we go. Start of the 2nd quarter. 9's going to be a run for 8 yards. Handoff again to Garrison up the gut. 2nd and 2. Garrison was number 2 in the league last year by about 7 yards to the top back, who I now, for some reason, can't remember his name. 19 is going to be a 23-yard strike. 10, 20, 1, 2, 3, out to the 43. That pass was caught by Burns, formerly of the champion Paradise City Gamblers. So how do you get better overnight? You go out and you sign away players from the championship team. They got Garrison and Burns, plus the former quarterback is their rookie head coach in Tucci. 8 is going to be a run 4. Linebacker shifts it down 3 yards. So Castellini steps up, plants a shoulder, and hammers Garrison, holding him from getting a little more yardage. Good job, Castellini. It is 2nd down and 7. 8's going to be another run. Castellini steps in the hole, hammers Everett, the fullback, for a gain of 3. 1, 2, 3, 3rd down. So Castellini with back-to-back stops in the hole. And it's going to be a run for 11. He can't get this one. So it's a pitch to Garrison. Garrison goes for 11, 10, 11 around the corner. Castellini not quite got the same foot speed as Garrison does. Unionville looking good. Crowd on their feet. Pass for 5. So Hill drops, sets, plants, looks, waits. The fullback swings out. He flips it out for an easy 5 to the fullback. 2nd down and 5. It's going to be, it's a chance for an interception. It's ball is batted in the air. And it's picked off. Holy cow, and it's going to be returned back. Nothing. So no return at all. It's bad. So batted at the line of scrimmage by one of these big defensive linemen, and the ball floats into the hands. Batted at the line and no return there. Bam. Let's see. Let's give it to one of these. Let's see who gets it. Parks. Yep. So the defensive lineman Parks bats it in the air and catches it. By Parks. That's going to go down as a box score number, which is going to inflate Parks' chances at winning Defensive Player of the Year, right? When you show up in the box score, and as a defensive lineman, scoring an interception is worth a few more points in the award tallies that I do at the end of the year. Holy cow. Middletown with their 2nd turnover. Again, Unionville's undefeated. And we can see why on that big return. We can see on that drive. However, they fumbled the ball away twice. They've turned it over twice. And now Middletown, you can't give an edge to Middletown because they will take advantage of it. It's going to be a run for 13 with a chance of 4. No, it's going to be 13 yards. So handoff to Hess, 10, 11, 12, 13, out to the 48-yard line. At midfield, Middletown now taking advantage of the turnover. It's going to be another big run for 6 yards, 5, 6. That's the fullback, Jonas, coming over from the Paradise City Gamblers. So Paradise City was completely decimated in the offseason. Here we go. And including losing me as the coach, as I'm now the owner of Porter Bay. 3. Offense fumbles the ball away. Oh, this is a chance for Unionville to get one of those turnovers back. Yes, and they will. No return on those. So let's give that to Stevens, the quarterback, fumbles the snap. Fumble loss. So Stevens is going to go in the box score. Again, was I tally stats at the end of the year? That goes against Stevens. 1st down. And that fumble counts as yardage against Stevens. Again, those of you who read The Hidden Game of Football, there is a formula for what things are worth in yardage. And that's how I tally stats at the end of the season. All right, here we go. Unionville Tufts got the ball again. It's midway through the 2nd quarter. 10's going to be a big run up the gut for Garrison. Out to the 43. He's already crossed midfield. The fans roar. They love this guy, Garrison. He's instantly made Unionville a threat to win the title. It's going to be a run for a loss of 2. Well, not that time. This time they key Garrison, and Castellini and Tyson hammer him in the backfield for a loss of 2. Here we go. Wait, that's a TFL. Hold on, TFL. Because that'll go for these guys in the box scores at the end of the game. 10, run for 11. So this time, though, they give it to Everett on a draw play. 10, 11. It is 3rd and 1. Unionville fans roar. 3rd and 1. Convertible. No, they're going to maybe fumble the ball away. No, they don't, but they don't get anything as they hand it off to Garrison, and he's hammered in the backfield. Ball comes loose. He falls on it, though, and he squirms forward. They give him the no gain, but it's 4th down, and we can kick it from here, and we're going to. Kick is up, and it's good, baby. So that kick by Olga is going to give the lead to the hometown team. 34, 51-yard field goal for Olga. Holy cow. And that was a tackle for loss is what held him up on that. Kickoff for Middletown. 20, shot at a touchdown. West breaks into the open field, and he cannot get the touchdown. He's tripped up at the 30. Wow, that was our 2nd kick return chance this year. Last week I had a roll that almost scored. I did have one that did score last week. All right, Middletown, this is the final drive of the first half. Oh, and they're going to score. And it is a drop back pass. Stevens drops back and heaves a bomb down the sideline too. Wow, actually to Franklin, a 70-yard bomb to Franklin. They're tight end, so he catches this in the middle of the field, no one around him, and just outruns everybody as they leave Franklin standing wide open. Middletown gets a bomb off. Alder kicks a field goal. Folks, it's 14-10 at halftime. The 3-0 Unionville hometown Toughs are down by 4. Middletown gets the ball to start. Middletown is looking to go. They're looking to hold with. There's two other teams in their division that are, or one other team in their division that's 3-1. They would love to be 3-1 and tied with those guys. Unionville would love to remain undefeated. 8, the kick return out to the 18-yard line for Middletown. And Middletown, again, they're not accustomed to losing. So here we go. Ball may be fumbled away, and no, it is not, but it's a hit for nothing. As Jonas, the fullback, gets a dive, gets nowhere. There it is, folks. What is it? It is a run. Handoff to Hess. Hess breaks it open for 82 yards. Hess, 82-yard run. Extra point. Wow, Middletown running it up now. PAT. That was a beautiful run for Hess. Up the gut for 82 yards. Unionville fans now reeling. They are going to have to score. They're now down 21-10. 14 on the kick return out to the 24-yard line. Here we go. What can Unionville do? 3-0 at home. But again, part of being a champion is finding the fortitude to beat great teams. And Middletown's a great team. Unionville, I can imagine, as much as their ego's been bolstered by being 3-0, if they lose to Middletown, it undermines their record. That's the kind of loss that would make all these guys begin to doubt themselves, which is why you would bring in a Garrison and a Burns from a championship team so you can weather the losses. And again, Tucci, the former quarterback of that championship team, as their coach, can talk these guys through failures, right? Oh, they're going to tear it loose, and they don't recover it, though. They almost fumble the ball right back to Middletown. That would have been horrible. Oh, wait, second down. 2nd and 10. 9 is a run of 8, though. They do hand it off to Garrison. 5, 6, 7, and 8. It is 3rd and 2. Wow, Unionville almost blew it with another fumble. That would have been horrible. Oh, no, they are ripping the ball away. Middletown don't get it. 4th down. Wow, 2 times on that series they could have fumbled the ball away. Remember, doesn't mean there was a fumble. It means there could have been a lost fumble. So those are just runs for nothing, right? Or incomplete passes, however you might want to count it. 4th down and 2. I think we should go for it, though. We're down by 11. But look where we would give it up. No, we better punt. We better punt, damn it. 10 is 41. 10, 20, 30, 41. And the return, they need a fumble. No, it's going to be a decent return of 2. 1, 2, out to the 29. And that's a killer because Middletown now, if they score again, boy, this game is just about in the books. Middletown hands it off for 3 yards. 1, 2, 3 to Hess. 2nd down. 17. Middletown drops back to pass, and it is in. No, it's caught for 9 in the first. 5 out to the 41-yard line. That is a catch by West. 9 is a run for 8. So again, they hand it off to Jonas, the big fullback. He plows ahead for 8. 2nd and 2. Up, and there it is, folks. It is going to be a touchdown run. Hand off to Jonas. We're going to give this one to Jonas as he bursts through on a 52-yard run. PAT is good. PAT. And you'll see the difference between the pro game, how explosive it can be, right? You roll the 20, man, that's a touchdown no matter what. The original BCF game, you have to earn those touchdowns, right, with a secondary roll. So the big difference between the pro game and the original game is how easy it is to get more explosive games. Makes the game funner and more elegant. It makes the game simpler and funner, a lot faster. But you lose that sense of the defense having to overcome the defense, even on a touchdown play. So there's a big difference between both versions. This is fast, fun. The other version is a little more grueling. It's really probably better for actual replays, right? All right, Unionville with a kickoff. 18 is return out to the 28. Wow, poor Unionville, man. 3-0 at home. And they are literally screwing the pooch here as they can't stop Middletown. By the way, that was a former fullback. So both the former backs from the championship Paradise City team are in this game. The fullback's playing for Middletown. Garrison is playing for Unionville. 2. It's going to be a sack for a loss of 7, 5, 6, 7. So Hill drops back, and he's going to go down in a heap. Dang, 2nd down and 17. Uh-oh, ball's batted, and it is not, +2, no, not intercepted. 3rd down with the ball falls incomplete, almost intercepted. 3rd and 17. 16, he drops back to pass, and it is incomplete. 4th down. At this point, we have to go for it. Actually, 4th and 17. No, that's nuts. I mean, we're not going to win this ball game, but going for it on 4th and 17 that's just nuts. The punt is 14, 45, 10, 20, 30, 45. In modern football, you'd go for it because it doesn't seem to matter. But the return of 5 on the punt, and look at this. Middletown is about to put this game away. 3rd quarter's over. Middletown scored 14. It's 28-10. Unionville just collapsed under the pressure of facing the former Southern champions, who also were in the championship game last year. Middletown can put the game away. It's already probably in the books. DB is going to affect this. It's going to be a 9-yard strike. And indeed it is. A 9-yard pass for Stevens. 2nd down and 1. It's going to be a chance at a fumble. Boy, this thing's rolling a lot of low numbers. No, hit for nothing. Hess is hammered. 3rd and 1. It's going to be a pass. Complete for 9 more. 5 and 4 down to the 43-yard line. Mike with a nice catch at the sticks for a 1st down. 14 is going to be a big run, maybe. No, 6-yard, 5, 6. That's not a bad run, though, for Jonas, the fullback. 2nd and 4. It's going to be a pass for, DL doesn't shift it. Chance at a big pass here. Yeah, it's going to be complete for 16. 5, 10, 15, 16. Great catch by West, their flanker. 1st down. Could be intercepted. Ball maybe picked off. Add 2, 10, 11. It's picked off. Fortunately for Unionville, they find a way to snatch the ball out of the air. They're going to return this back 17 yards. 5, 10, 15, 16 yards. Wow, interception. So there you go. Stevens got greedy. Intercepted by, let's roll. Intercepted by Finn. Very nice. And the Unionville fans have something to cheer about here in the 4th as they stop Stevens with an interception. Unionville now would like to score, make this game interesting. 7's going to be a 3-yard run, 1, 2, 3. Garrison up the gut for 3. 16 is a pass. Will it be completed? It is. 16 is a 7-yard strike. 5, 6, 7. 1st down for Garrison on the button. 1st down for Hill, passing to Burns. 5 is going to be a quarterback scramble for 1. Oh, they flush Hill from the pocket. He runs for a yard. 2nd and 9. Uh-oh, it's going to be a touchdown of some kind, and it's a touchdown pass. Hill drops back. Throws a 52-yard pass to, let's roll, to Burns, over from the championship, former champion of Paradise City. And the extra point is good. That was huge. So look at that. Unionville fans have something to cheer about as Hill drives him down, throws a 52-yard bomb to the Burns. And they're going to onside kick this. Yes, they got it. Son of a gun. That's the first onside I've gotten in 2 years, or 2 seasons of play. They're going to get the ball at the 50. The fans erupt as we're going to have to put in here now what's called the OSK asterisk. The Unionville Toughs get this drive. It ain't over, folks, because if they get the next one, they could come back and win this game. 13 is a run for a loss of 1. They hand it off to Garrison. He gets hammered. 2nd down. The fans on their feet as they sense that Unionville may have stole momentum. 8 is going to be a run for 3. 1, 2, 3 as Castellini fills the hole. It is 3rd and 5, 6, 7, 8. 3rd and 8. No, it could be picked off. Hill drops back. No, ball falls incomplete. 4th down. They have no choice. They have to go for it. 14, he hands it off. Oh, this could be ginormous. +1, 8 plus. If I roll an 8, add 1, 8. If I roll an 8 or more, it's 6 yards. No, it's 21 and a 1st, 10, 21. Garrison, the superstar back that won a title last year, scored 2 touchdowns in the championship game. He just rips off a 21-yard run. On fourth down, they call his number on a draw, and no one at Middletown can handle his speed. First down, 7. 7's going to be a run for 3. 1, 2, 3. So again, Castellini steps in there, makes a stop for 3. It's going to be a run for 8. 5, 6, 7, and 8. First down at the 16 is Garrison is the horse that they're on here for this final drive. Quarterback scrambles for 5. Hill is flushed from the pocket, runs for 5. It's 2nd and 5. 17 is going to be a pass for 9, and it is incomplete. Third down. I can't believe it. By 1, it's incomplete. 3rd and 5. It's going to be another scramble for 1. They flush Hill again. 4th down. Boy, they've sacked him. They've intercepted him. They flushed him a couple of times. Got to go for it. 4th down and 4. Oh, and it's a touchdown, baby, and it is a touchdown run. They hand it to guess who? Actually, I'm going to say Hill drops back to pass here. In this situation, he'd be trying to pass. And that tells me that he's flushed from the pocket and takes off and runs. The quarterback, Hill's going to run for 10. Hill, 10-yard run, extra point is good. PAT, and that is off an OSK. And guess what, folks? They could steal the last possession if I can roll another onside kick recovery. And no, they're not going to get this one back. Middletown will basically be saved because they couldn't convert 2 onside kicks. Unionville tough score 14. And unfortunately, ain't going to be enough. 5. It's going to be a quarterback scramble for 3. 1, 2, 3 for the quarterback Stevens. 7 is going to be a run for 3. 1, 2, 3. 3rd and 4. That was Hess. And 18 is going to be a pass. DB shifts it down to a 9-yard strike, and it is incomplete. 4th down. They don't have a choice. They're going to punt. And again, we don't do any coffin corners. We just roll and see what we get, too. Oh, it's almost blocked. 10, 20, 30, 1, 2, 3. Fielded at the 11, and guess what? We get one final return to wrap this game up. Unionville, if I roll a 20, and then I can roll a 15 plus, they'll score a touchdown punt return, which would win this game. No, they're stuck. 10, he returns it 9 yards. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 out to the 20, and the gun sounds. Punt. Holy cow, Stevens is picked off. Hill, and then Hill again. Hill throws a touchdown. Hill runs for 1 for the hometown Uniontown. So all those people that were thinking about leaving in the 4th, they're going to find out later on the radio or in the newspaper that it turned out to be a game in the 4th quarter. But Middletown's going to prevail 28-24. Middletown goes to 3-1. Unionville falls to 3-1. And these two teams are going to meet again. You can count on it. Holy cow, what a game. Middletown, now in 2 years, that makes them 9-3-1 over the last 2 seasons. Unionville right now would be 7-7 over the last 2 years. So, but they're definitely on course to win this division, or at least battle for this division with, oh my God, Central City, I believe, is 3-1 as well. So we got, matter of fact, I think we have 3 teams in the North at 3-1. So that's going to be one hell of a battle. Tiebreakers are going to dictate how the North Division is won, probably, on tiebreakers. Thank you for watching. Good day.